Welcome everyone. Welcome. So, people, welcome to the show. It's a late one. And I had to come on, because why may I get some flogging, serious flogging people. So, welcome to everyone. Big up yourself. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching on the watch bar, bless up yourself. Appreciate it. Like the stream, share it, subscribe if you're new and become a part of the family. So this is a quick one, people. Just coming in from trap meet, as I told you, and as me say, I didn't want to do a stream not knowing if persons are going to be on. So I said, let me try it. So it's a particular time of the time 7 minutes after 10. So it's gonna be a real short one, but nevertheless we are here. So first and foremost, remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and become a part of the family. Big up to the persons in the comment section already. Big up Capo, fresh got in the building. I hear them call him Gensec CEO. And we have Jason, who is the Prezi. Big up yourself, Prezi. Yeah, man. Big up John Powell. Big up everybody. Yeah, even the persons who have not commented. Big up yourself. Yeah, I see you watching. Yeah, people. So, the game was played today. Carlton Christie, big up yourself. The game was played today. And, before we go into the game, people, before I go into the game, there were other games played that some team with them water run out of the pool. Yeah, Liverpool. The Wolves tear them apart today. Yeah, man, the Wolves tear Liverpool apart. Manu, big up on yourself. So we stay in a struggle and we just do it thing, Even though we got all 3 points today, it wasn't easy, But we are grateful. You understand? And we didn't come out on the worst side of things. But the Liverpool people, them under a little pressure right now, me. Yeah, people that say clap out, or players out, or refurbish the pool. A whole lot of things they're talking, So, I don't know what's going on there, but guess what? It is none of my business. Made us a troll. Made us a beat them. Yeah, because when we are in our spot about the last year, a man said 10 are coming in, cannot save us. Fresh, remember them something there? Fresh, remember them said it. We have to go for 10 hug. All of them things that the man them had show at we, And we just take it. See it there now? Things change. No, sister, life hard. And it's not gonna be easy going forward for the fool them. Stefan, right, big up yourself. So, I'm not even gonna talk about the league leaders, The league leaders still with a little cushion. So, them okay for now. Even though they lost valuable points. You understand? They lost valuable points, but we're not too trouble them because they're still sitting pretty. And they are not Manchester City. So, I just saw the thing set, man. Yeah, man, I'm late, Rockford. Remember I told you, I will be on, or it's a possibility that I won't. So, it's true when I look at you with my afraid of beating. Mm. Yeah, man. Yes, fresh. Remember them attack, man. 10 are gonna leave in 10 months. I be a 10 joke. Them a run. You understand? And the goat and the hog can't live in the same pen. And we send with the goat and yeah, man, we get them, man. You understand? Wanna go and talk 13 unbeaten at home, you know. And a 2 time we draw. So, I mean, I have to say nothing no more. Hey, fresh, one thing me know, you know. You see, all of who hate United fresh, they are undercover United fans, you know, but they just proclaim to hate United. But them a fan, man. Hey, Carlton Christie, me no say on the rise again still, you know, but me have to go and enjoy the little moment. Mm-hmm. I have to enjoy the moment. So we not really say nothing about Arsenal because them still in a good stead right now. Them sitting pretty and they're not city. Yeah, so go and hold on Arsenal. Still a few hurdles in front of you, know. It's like running the 4 hurdles, you know. When you cover a few hurdles, especially the first curve on the box stretch, and you think there's another curve, and when you take on the curve and you complete those hurdles, and you might think that the race is done, but there's still some more hurdles in the straight. You understand? So just go and do nothing, Arsenal. Go and do nothing, man. You understand? And people remember this show is not gonna be long, you know. Not gonna be long. You understand? Not gonna be a long one. Alright. So go on Arsenal, go and do nothing. The next people them now, they spend a lot of money. Well, we beat them yesterday already, though. Yeah, man. Signed contract with KFC, Wings FC. Mm. Wings FC, them, man. Mm-hmm. See them so you go. So them get for them beating already. So, midnight, cowboy, big up yourself. What kind of jealousy, Rockford? Arsenal, you know, wait upon for fail. No, sir, yeah, me say, you go and stay up there, man. Me just say, ensure, say, you clear all hurdles, you know, because when you deal with the box stretch, when you deal with the curves, you have to ensure that you have the home stretch, and the home stretch is when the lactic chip in, you know, brother. So, no. Remember, say, me not say nothing bad, man. Oh, no, Arsenal, me not say nothing bad. Me not say nothing bad, you know. Arsenal slide start this month was open. It would have started from January. No, me not say that in a Rockford. The man they still sitting pretty and they're not City. So, City 3 points of Arsenal. United 3 points of City. And Arsenal 8 points of United. Coach, last week I logged on and you were gone. Somebody said Shelly called you to take her picture before she bought a new dress. It looks so, man. Yeah, man. I that go on. See him, so you go. It's another 12 game winning streak. Wing Kings formula name. Yeah, man. They are all jealous of Manu. Okay. Okay, Rockford. Just I get what you say. So, that is that. City has a tough game tomorrow against Tottenham. One Arsenal fan, he will remain nameless, very popular on these social media sites. Very popular. That person says that City will be demolished by Tottenham tomorrow. So let us see what will transpire. Mm-hmm. And people, we are, hey, Mannings, we are link up at Jack Salt tomorrow, you know. Yeah, man, we are going to Mannings' place tomorrow. Big link up. Yeah, man. Big link up tomorrow, man. I go sit down and watch some football, you know? You know what I mean? Talkie, big up yourself. So, Mannings, if you are watching, brother, forward at your place tomorrow, you know. Come watch some football and watch a big coach. So, people, the game that was on today with the young reggae boys. Ugly win is better than a pretty loss. Did I say it correctly? In people, did I say it correctly? Talk to me. Ugly win is better than a pretty loss, though. Ah, boy. Listen, big up to Military Guna for giving us footage of the game, even though it was short-lived. We used that few minutes to watch the game, and first of all, you see pitch? Jesus, please. Obviously, some work need to be done on our stadiums. Whether it be mini stadium, whether it be national stadium, whether it be football stadium, or pitches across the island. Listen, this bumpy thing, it just looked horrible, man. It just looked horrible. So, first of all, the pitch never too hot. You understand? The pitch never. Arnett Gardens, Tony Spalding Sports Complex. The pitch never hot, and you could see that it would have affected the fluidity of the game. And that me never like. So the surface really, when I look at both teams playing, it was kind of cagey on their part. Jamaica looked a little bit enterprising going forward when they break the lines, but for the most part, they even got a penalty, and that penalty was kicked wide. And talking about their goal scoring situation and also goals scored against them, at the end of the day, they won, and it is a good thing. It's a positive that they can take from the game. It is something that they can work on. And as the coach said, they are trying to get the ball in the final third. And in order to score, you have to get the ball in the final third. They have been doing that, but they just have to put on their scoring boots and deal with the thing on a professional basis and score some goals. You understand? Yeah, man, definitely fresh. It looks. I see where players driving at the defense and trying their best. You know what I mean. So obviously they were working from instructions. I mean, you're not gonna get a Jamaica team, a Trinidad team playing the sort of football that we would want to see. Yeah? But at the same time, it wasn't a bad game. We're happy for the win. Yeah, Formula. Remember, say a lot of Premier League games are playing there now, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's where the team trains as well. So with the trafficking on the field, right? Hey, people foot are dangerous thing, Walk in a yard the same place every day, and see if you know start make one patch. You think gonna foot easy? Yeah, but it was still bumpy fresh to me. I don't know if anybody see anything different from watching the game. No, I'm not saying the pitch no look bad, brother. I'm talking about the ball not sitting on the surface. That's two different things, you know. Big up Mike Larry. That's what me I say, you know. No man, me never no man, no just listen what me I say no. Stefan right man. Come on no man. No stop go around the thing no man. Listen no man. Listen. Pitch can be in good condition based on how the surface looks in terms of the grass. But to play on it are two different things, you know. The ball never sit down on the surface, if you not be honest. A carpet type of thing where the ball has sit down on the surface. Based on the little minutes then when me see on the game. That me observe. So, when I say me I wear wrong glass, nah man, I no so good man. We don't wear nothing wrong, man. We're not taxi, man. A matter of fact, I don't want no glasses today. First, I put on our glasses. And I have 20/20 vision. And remember, a Manning's teach you the thing about perspective, you know. We can see same thing, but have different views. Fresh God. Me know about pitches. You know, not because it roll and press and wet. That don't mean say the ball not go bump up. Remember me tell you that fresh. I've seen that too very often. Me see that too very often. See pitch roll and people run, move, run on it and say, oh, me dropping a hole. And it just rolling up. Wet and rolling up. So I don't know when I tell me say. Anyway, that's the least still. The youth then get a win, confidence booster. I guess the coach would have seen some stuff. Get into their psyche, get into their mental to ensure that they improve on this result. The missed penalty is something that they're probably gonna laugh about and try to also encourage a player to pick a spot. And he picked a spot, but it was too wide. But to be more calm and composed and all of these things. So you understand? So it is a work in progress. To play against their counterparts at the age group level is different from playing against club teams. So it really boils down to the gravy when they're playing against the counterpart. So, you understand? Yeah, that him pick your wrong spot. And that go on his formula. Surface is too compact. It need aeration. Tell Miran leave vlogger them live stream the game. Me if you tell Miran that, I will go on. Me say if make team go World Cup, me I go beat bad. What you see, based on what you see, we can make the semi-final. Karumi, it wasn't a lot to digest. To be honest, it wasn't a lot to digest. But that's a very good question, I don't know. But it wasn't a lot to me to digest. I saw a purpose though. I saw a purpose. And the purpose that I saw is that they are working on something and they were hell bent on trying it in that game, which is getting the ball in the final third. So I definitely would want to see the second game too. And the fact is that I won't be able to see the second game. So, I mean, let's see. Let's see the second game, then we can hopefully we can see it stream fully. And you know, the 14-20 good and the 8 not bad in midfield, but they were bypassed for most parts. Alright. We play, yeah. I mean, that is an age-old problem with Jamaica's football in a Karoo. We play slow, all levels. The youths, them, the Premier League, the Major League, Super League, Division One. You're talking about schoolboy football. Our football overall is slow. And me always hear say we have the fastest people, them, and we play football so slow. You understand? So Karumi, right across the board, man. And only the U17. All the senior team play slow. The coach says that's why they were sitting back a bit, because they were used to playing against bigger players and they had more time on the ball than expected. Okay, so it's acclimatization, muscle memory, and adaptation. Okay, so you see, it is always best if they play against their counterparts at their age group, you know, because it gives them a true reflection, a true assimilation of what to expect. So, yeah. So that is key going forward. They have to be playing against their age group. Senior team play against senior team on international friendlies. Junior team play against junior team. Youth team play against youth team. So yeah, when they play against a club team, it's kind of different thing you're doing um than when you're playing against your age group. So that is something needs to be fixed. Cataract was video bombing Meron's interview. That may I say I have mixed feelings so far, but may I wait and see. Who kick with the penalty? I don't remember who kick with the penalty. Nicholas Simmons. Slow pace, that's why Algrim's working on it. Thanks, Fresh. Still comparing track with football. Who saying that? Hey, remember Sammy I burn out that in the RN. I tell them say two different things, you know. Speed in football different from speed in tracks. But we have always heard that, oh, we have the fastest persons in the world. But yet still, I'm saying, if we have the fastest people, why we play football so slow? That's what I'm saying. Defensively, we were good, but we didn't use the midfields enough to spread the ball. We were slow and took long to pass the ball around. Atrocious in front of goal for most parts. Make them play against other academy like Phoenix. Wish them all the best still. Yeah, man, really wish them all the best. If them buck All America U17 team, that the side they probably better than whole heap of JPL side. So them can stay there, sit back. Coach, all netball Jamaica players don't play as fast as the Aussies and the Kiwis. Alright. Yeah, man, but it was good to have the game. But again, especially for the diaspora, they wanted to see the game, and it was sad that, and for me as well, who was on the road, I wanted to see the game. Anthony Hutchinson, we need to develop our one-touch football, improve our scope. Actually, big up yourself. What is your assessment of the game? I can't assess the game fully, brain drain. I assess what I saw, or I give feedback on what I saw. Man, they say me need glasses and there something there. we gonna get hammered if we play better teams with good midfielders who play faster and can move the ball around. We kicked the ball long too much and gave Trinidad the ball a lot of the times. Duckland, big up. But coach, we don't need no one to tell us that. PPL, forget the Bolt tried playing football after his truck career, and we saw what he's. Coach, I think we're expecting too much from our footballers. We're not going to be good at everything. What do you mean by we're expecting too much of our footballers? I don't understand that, Aaron. Who expecting too much of the footballers? Any sport you play and we love sport, we expect a lot from that sport. So I don't understand. Is it a lack of proper fields the issue with speed? I can't say brain drain, but that's a very good question. Good question. Or we just do slow drills. When we're doing our workout and whatever, you just continue to do it slow. So that's what the muscle remembers. Yeah? No, I couldn't see that brain drain. I didn't see that in what I saw. Big up yourself, Richie. Riches and Royalty Sports. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. But we wish them all the best, man. We definitely hope that this team can grind out some good result. I'm worried about the goal scoring. And if we're letting in goals, that's a problem because when we play against the big teams, like the senior team, we let in goals. I mean, that can be seen differently if we play against our age group. But it is something to look at. We're not scoring, and yet we're giving up goals. So as the coach said, I asked that question in the press conference, and he's saying that they're working on it. Or was Goldsmith? Goldsmith go on, Richie and Royalty. Hey, that you there when he and Buaji and crew me. Yo, man, step on some Chevron, brother. 10.26. Easing up flash time. And boom, 10.30. It was rounded up to. That you there, trust me. The number 2 and Bell showed us an example of what Miran tried doing, but the other side don't do that. Whenever Bell saw the two going forward, he stayed back, watched the overlap from him, and played him through. Okay. So you see some patterns of play that was happening in German. That sounds good. Bell and the two had a chemistry that was missing from our left side. I wish me all the best too. I think Gibbs would be a better forward winger. From the couple minutes I saw, we looked to be watching Nunes before the I Liverpool supporters them. Boy, you see you actually you have to take a job at Liverpool, man, even in them problems. Chaja. Richie saying Gibbs is an amazing runner. Yeah, man, he must step on ground, man. Yeah, and that argues well for our future in terms of champs. Youngster Goldsmith, classic. You know the KC meet, man. KC man and roll out. with a turbo and a twin turbo and the NASA, yeah. Yeah, man. So how much we got? Half an hour now, people. Half an hour. No 10.3. I'm on about. I hear that, people. You tell me, Brendan. When is Jamaica first U20 game? I think the 12th. But they're gonna play. They're gonna repeat this match against Trinidad. They'll be playing them again down at Stets. What was the? I hear Cataract lamenting about the numbers, you know. What about the amount of persons that came to support? No, I'm not endorse KC. I endorse what athletes do, not a school. Yeah. And if me I endorse a school, I want school more than I endorse right now. Yeah. So they'll be playing them again. Trinidad would have looked on Jamaica and see where their strengths and weaknesses are. They are gonna try and exploit that or those. Um, Jamaica would have done the same. I'm not sure if they want to give away too much, but I mean, this is the age where you can watch a game and see people play. Oh, me look on things. Me, I go play any team. Me, I go play my team, my strong team, against whoever. Me nah hide nobody, me nah hide no tactics. You see, you have in-game management where you're gonna have to make adjustment in the game depending on what the opponents come with. You have some coaches, they don't want to make any adjustment. They're just gonna try and work their patterns, work their system to ensure that they get that result. Right? But this hiding thing, go play some ball, man. Who want watch? Them are gonna try exploit. Yeah, I go see what them are gonna try exploit. Your weakness. And you should know your weakness. And if them are come with that, of course you are gonna try have counteraction. That's why I say chess game. Chess game I want game where people where sports people play, you know. Because you see it has to do with the power of the mind, you know. Sports preparation is the physical part of it, you know. When you're going up in competitions and against opponents, that's where the mind part comes in. I have to ask MG what fresh. From what we saw, it looked empty. Oh, okay, the stands. Okay, all right, I get what you're saying. We looked good defensively only because Trinidad didn't pressure us. It was evident when they started pressing us. They created few chances and looked like they would score on us. They did not have enough baby seat in the cars for the supporters. Apparently, ha ha ha. Numbers doesn't matter. It wasn't a lot. No, but you know some people in Richie like Cataract want to know the numbers. They must say, man, see how much people are come support the thing and all of these things. A Cataract style, that, you know. Whisper was at St. James's Park. Well, Gordon said him no want nobody see the team, so well, everybody have their own philosophy, but for me, you can't hide team. The funny thing is we always hiding and most times we have nothing to hide. What was the scoreline, please? 1-0 Jamaica. Let me get that correct. Based on what I see, coach, it's a score and them defend the goal for the rest of the game. But if we not gonna make use of the half chances when we get them, then we not going to wear with good defense. Yeah, the coach said this is our best under 20 selection, under 17 selection. The coach said it. You heard it in the press conference. He said it. So, I guess it is. Given what we have, I would assume he said that this is the best. Jermaine Mitchell, me not sure how long that I go last for, you know. Coach, what I'm saying is that we are expecting the overseas players to perform the same for Jamaica as they perform for their clubs. It's not going to happen. Yeah, different thing, but we want to see it. That don't mean so we can't want to see it. RN. Nothing wrong if you have that side sort of mindset, you know. If you never know nothing, you would think Trinidad at home, because if the red and black stadium seats, who selected the team? Coach and his team. Meron Gordon, his assistant, and the technical director, whichever way you pronounce it. Drop the link. Coach this. What is the main goal of the under 17? To qualify for the World Cup. That is the main goal. Alex, so if you drop the link, that the coach said, brother. You didn't hear it from me. You heard it from the coach. Come on, people. Like up the live, man. Quick and fast. Don't make your thing look so. You know what you Alexa say? Qualifying starts. Qualifying starts on the 12th. Let me get the link for Alex. I know. What you say? But me drop a link already, Jaja. Oh no, Alex on it. Alex, how are you doing now? Fire burning up, Alex. How are you do? We are waiting on Alex to come, people. Somebody say Me not have the energy upon the show, people. You not agree? Somebody say coach's desk have no energy upon the show. So here me I go do me. I get some energy drink and put on the shelf with the book there. Wait, say what not doing? Me don't know about no ban. Him would in the comment section. Alex, see link there. A matter of fact, anybody can come on the link. Just awake up back from 7. They even know when me they drop asleep. Okay, bro. Now them thing that go on. Yeah, man, it's a late night stream, man. Just coming out of the street, tired. But we say, a triple treat, fire burn. So, me have to get some water and out the fire or the extinguisher. Some Jed Bush energy. Yeah. That me have to go put on this side, man. He said, my brother said, me no have no energy on the show. I have to run the show and step up the show. When me have energy, that isn't called for. The one bag of energy and exuberance over that no call for. I one thing me hear, me know still now, you say blacks, you can't please them. I know what Alexa deal with. What go on, Eddie? Big up yourself. Bella here seems to be our key player, or at least that's what people say. What happened to Richard's Root? Richard's Root still about it, though. It about, man. Richard's Roots about, man. You know, sometimes I can't remember if put in the tick the promotion something. Jaja. What go on? People, guess who is here? What go on, shower curtain boss? AKA Crocs. Crocs, what go on? Crocs, what go on? What go on, Crocs?
Yeah, they are a great one.
Yeah, man, we there to man that go on the work, you know? A long time we not see you and hear you.
Perfect. But
Yeah,
they both one, but that's a stay under the radar for a while, you know?
yeah. Okay. So we have to add to the conversation. People broke the on the show, you know. Busting up people. Go through Crocs.
Yeah, man, they really under 17 thing there.
Mm. Go ahead now, we are here, you know.
I was going like JPS running on the bus. Plug out the bus internet or something.
Yeah. We are dealing with wicked man.
What coach? Just I wake up, but leaving know when me chop asleep. So
Mm.
you don't know say my out of the loop. What them say going under 17. Cause
Mm.
who forget beaten get beaten, you know. Cause ready feet. What them say go
I
on.
not beating time it, man. We don't remember a
Go on.
youngster them, you know. We can't beat them too hard.
Oh, 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 oh.
Can't beat them
So
too
them
hard.
say go on. Oh, it look, oh, it look.
We have concerns, but let us see that I first game them play against their age group. Because what I understand is that the coach is saying because them play against the adults, they tend to sit back and them never used to having the ball so much. So
Mm.
that was one of the situation, you know. So let us see how they improve with that against the same Trinidad team coming Tuesday. They'll be playing at Stets.
Oh, Zin. I'm not bad still, cause all them win today, don't.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so I don't know that them win today. We'll just go and watch them. And we can't too chastise them and thing. Them get a win. For a week, me hear say people say them look good in terms of um how them play defensively and them thing. So
Mm-hmm. And they have
we not
challenges
to rush
going
them.
scoring goal.
Wow.
Ricardo Badger said he's not impressed with the team, so people having concerns.
Well, at least the great, me not see people that give me run credit for the
Mm-hmm.
fact say him at least him did a try go for a overseas born player at this level, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't know circumstances really get the best side that link there. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't think me not hear people that give him enough credit to say, yo, say
But why do you
him
need
him
credit
still
for that though?
no, because remember, we're quick for beat, we not
Mm.
quick for give praise. It up by right, we not for praise him because at the job you're supposed
Yeah,
to do
and
that. If
anyway, the
you
players them we can't get them if we try to get them. So I know like praises for go on for that.
that is true, but at the same time, coach. Remember, we are come from a system where no man, if you're born a thing back to you not get look on because at the age group, maybe for senior. So what
Mm-hmm.
may I say is that him identify there was going to be a problem and him go outside of the box,
Mm-hmm.
try to rectify that problem there. But it's sad that he was rectifying the problem, but circumstances why the problem couldn't get fixed. No, we have to work on that's something that internally. Mayor
Mm-hmm.
said when I keep them a striker, me hear man a complain said, yo, that gonna be a problem and no, that'll be a trump card because if you have a key, a man not gonna look for a goal that come from a keeper. Wrong or right, coach?
You say that again.
Now I say if you have a striker but also play as keeper,
Mm-hmm.
a team not gonna look out for that. That's a trump card.
Mm-hmm.
A lie?
True.
Bro, I'm here man about say, yo, why you that thing where no. If you understand psychology, you're not time you're not gonna look for a goal that come from this. So you ever I don't know if people ever hear about Jose Chilovert is the keeper Paraguay,
Yeah, man.
goal scoring keeper. What the next one name? Roger Seni, big keeper for Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Goal scoring keeper. If the ball come on foot, you gotta get pile or salad. So I view that as a trump card opposed to being a bad thing. But in terms of we need a main striker, yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
definitely are gonna need that.
All right. Let me get some feedback from the
But
comment
spot kick and
section.
free kick and anything like yeah.
All right. Only Dixon is saying that they played good. So you see a different feedback we're getting in now. South Korea is saying can't see anything different in how the team play. Looks like the usual Jamaica kick and run down to me. Coach, based on what some of the boys are saying, they seem to have good chemistry. Hope that goes a far way. Mm-hmm. Shane Brought is saying it is not the win because Trinidad is not a side. When they go up against Mexico, US, and Canada, then compare. Rockford, why people are going like Jamaica? It's a given we must qualify to a World Cup. All levels of football. So if we are talking about what team and we not have the expectation for them qualify Travis, then might as well make done alive. You have lovers of football. World Cup are the ultimate. So if we ever talk about the football, we are going to want to see whatever team is going in these competitions to qualify. Crooks only had 30 seconds phone credit. No man, Crooks is here, man. Him there back on the stream, man. Soon make him talk. Brain drain. I wanted
What
to
on the
hear what
coach?
Qatar had to say post game. Can't wait for Monday to see the big baller jump out. That's what most of us thinking. Travis, I know uno up at JC tomorrow in a word. Doing that pile and salad. Alright, go
Coach.
ahead, Crooks. Let the man they know you're still there, boy. Crooks,
Come
you
on, yeah,
mute.
you my coach.
Yeah, man, we're here now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. But they the match, you know.
Talk to us about it. Alright, see, we have a
Yeah, man. But
objective voice. Go ahead.
the family start. Uh, all right. To start off, you could also look at nerves at them. All right. You could also look at nerves. You could when them just start, you can see them be nervous. And I
Mm-hmm.
say, I know, play in front, you know, yeah, playing an international friendly basically in front of a local crowd, you know, for the first time, you know, as a group. Could I say nervousness in them.
Mm-hmm.
However, but don't know if I Moran Garden tactics or what. But when I think him start the strongest team, based on what I observed in the second half when he made some changes. So I realized that maybe him just say that, you know, him just put out aside with some persons and some persons and then I say, all right, then we say oh up to scratch and then oh no up to scratch, then we take them off and add in the you know, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But you could see that it wasn't the strongest side because some players who came on in the second half and changed the game, it showed that they should have started. So I don't think so. First thing first, I don't think the strongest side Moran Garden start, right? But you could see some of the starting players in by defensively, the team looks good, right? Well, not under pressure because they never really come under pressure until
Mm-hmm.
I think until when them score, then Trinidad start push up some more for try get back a goal, and they actually almost got back a goal before the whistle blow. So the look of pressure where them put on power, you could actually say them almost break through to
Mm-hmm.
get a goal. So obviously it shows that without much pressure, the team looks good, but it also says that if the team comes under pressure,
We're vulnerable.
then the defense is great. You're vulnerable, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we look good defensively, as may I say, without much pressure. But with pressure, we still held the own, but you could see that we the defense not that strong. We will come under much pressure, but the defense looks good nevertheless. Attacking wise, no, why? Um, bad, poor coach, poor. The striker, who started the match. Boy, I don't know. He may look ready to me. To me, coach.
Mm-hmm.
If him a one of the best way out of all of the players and we try out for the team, and him a one of the best to make the forward line. Then boy,
Mm-hmm.
but if I imagine what the other players look like. No, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Because when the change was made, when he came off second half, came off after halftime, he came off, and I think the number 9 from our view, I don't remember his name. He looked more promising. I think he scored. He was the one who scored the goal too. He looked more hungry for it. He looked more promising. Him look like him want to score. Him look like him about something. Really and truly, and he did score. So here's what I observe. The tactics though. I don't think tactics are gonna work when we meet better teams.
Mm-hmm.
It might work to bring me out of the group zone based on the teams that were in there.
Mm-hmm.
But then we meet top tier. When I think that tactics they are gonna work. So maybe the coach have something else not the bag him not really sure and just I watch to see how the guys work. But I think that long ball tactics they I mean for the first half, it was like we bypass the midfield
Yeah.
for 90% of the first half. We bypass the midfield and we get the ball is that we slow in transition. The defender dribble up to the midfielder before him could have passed it and then him kick it long to the strikers and up to them run on and latch on to it. And most of the balls them um um Trinidad Trinidad won them, but I don't ever feel Trinidad fear, but for the first half them did kinda slowly get into them groove and them never had attack much like for the first 35 minutes them never really get a chance to attack and never did that pressure attack much. I will got a lot of space to pass the ball around and I will just kick them long. I just I don't know if the tactics. But whenever the defender got the ball, it's like them take a long for pass for make the passes and run the defense and then them bypass the midfield and pass it long. So what you realize is that the midfielders had to be running up and down. The midfielders them really tired because they had to be running up and down and for most part they were bypass until when the ball pass long and then the striker and they get it and the defenders, train the defenders them edit down, edit back up to then them they hold it back in the middle and try to circulate it. But otherwise from that, for the build up play going forward, I didn't see much of the midfielders in the first half. Them bypass the midfield for most part. Until the second half now when they make a change, they put on the guy from Toronto, a midfield, I think number 20. Him solid, them have good vision. I think I him play the true pass to the Aberview striker. You could see that he should have been one of the players who started. And when I think the guy named Dylan John, I think when Dylan John came on the left side, I think you started to see a teamwork between him and I think the number six. I don't know the number six name. But I think the number six are the one who was versatile. The player was versatile. But you could see look a chemistry with Dylan John and the number six, as as what was seen in the first half with I think Jamani Bell and the number two. They had a good chemistry. Now the first half,
Mm-hmm.
I think Jamani Bell created the most opportunities for us because he took the game onto himself and was taking on players and he won the penalty and actually they had to start double team him to win his ball. So he was the one who was the bravest out of all the team, out of the first half. He really was the lifeline of the team who kind of give the team a look, that look up drive. If it's a come on man, get into the game and let's do this man. He was the person who was really the creative element.
Mm-hmm.
And he and the number two had a good chemistry. Cause you could see whenever they get the ball like they spread wide
Mm-hmm.
and then they try to pass it long and then hopefully the wing back will overlap and try squaring the ball. And I think Jamani Bell and the number two did that well. Whenever the wing back went forward, I think Jamani Bell stayed back just to cover his position, played in the true ball and he tried crossing it. And vice versa. When he got the ball, he tried to look if Jamani Bell was running forward and then playing the true ball and then Jamani Bell would either square the ball or try to dribble inside the box to look for a pass or to try to get a shot off. So that was basically what was it. Until the second half now, I think they came out, made two changes, put on Dylan John, changed the forward that I was talking about. That played the first half. They changed the forward to the Aberview number 9. He looked good. I'm not saying look more promising going forward. He looked like him really hungry for a goal and he was really mobile. And then when they put on the number 20, from Toronto, Jamani Bell, I think you start to see the midfielders start getting more, more, more touches off the ball.
And probably that's why you said that he didn't start the strongest team
Yeah,
because
yeah, yes, most definitely. That's what I
yeah.
observed.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have potential. To me, they have potential, coach. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but as I say, the midfielders are really good. Because the number here that played midfield, him can do him thing. Him good. Him can pass the ball to and him can tackle well. I think the number 14 that started is really good, but as I said, them bypass it for most of the time. Sometimes them drop deep when the defense have the ball to try collect it to try and make pass, and all they did was just bypass him and pass along. So I
Mm.
don't know if that was the tactics of the coach and maybe that was what they were playing towards. But he looked really good. Like he him could have him is a good ball handler. But for the first half, them played him out of the game for most part, as I say, until tackling time coming at the midfield when them lose it, and them have to run back and tackle and win it back and try to circle it again. So for you in the second half, come here now, and I saw the number 20 came on to the number 20, the midfielder. He was a good midfielder to him. Good as I say, him play the true pass. Me that look now for him and the 14 team. Why that time the 14 they tired? Because they started the game and as I said, they made a bypass him, so they made a whole heap of running up and down, the
Mm-hmm.
midfielders. They did a lot of running up and down. And I think what the number 8 did to reserve his strength, he realized that. As I say, I don't know if the tax at the court, but I saw him realizing that the ball either bypass him, so him not do much running, he kind of stayed back more in the defense area and like
Okay.
wait for tackle. So that's why he never so tired. But the number 14 was up and down. Although them a bypass him up and down and try go forward to support the forward and then come back for try collect it again. So him did tired in the second half. But me they really I look for him and the number 20 team up because they look like good ball handlers. And when them start play with the midfielder, them start bounce the ball to the midfield them, then the creation started because then now them start create some opportunity. Because the midfielder start to get the ball and then them start to play the true pass, especially when Dylan John came on. Dylan John was really a live wire upon the left side that we were looking for in the first half. And may I tell you, Jamani Bell was a live wire upon the right hand side, the number 2. The left side, I mean, that's what was missing. Dylan John came on and him and the number 6 team up on the left hand side, and that's what was missing from the left hand side in the first half compared to the right hand side with Jamani Bell and the number 2. So the
Mm-hmm.
second half was really a step up. But as I said, we still I mean the number 9 got few chances where the thing should have really count or should have at least go towards the goal, and he wasn't bad, but he missed few chances that you think really should have hit the target really. So we have problem goal scoring. Defense look good. Our midfielders them look like they are good ball handlers, but as I said, I don't know if the tactics make them a bypass them. But Messi second half, so whenever we use them, we're more. Even though the goal scoring purse up top, we're more dangerous when we use the midfield as compared to when we bypass them. So that's it for me. But so far, them look promising. Them can come out of the group based on Messi.
Mm-hmm.
But I think them are gonna need to play a full, as in play everybody in and move the ball around for really compete or reach it, the top tier. But them can come out of the group based on Messi. But them are have problem with a more tactical and technical team in terms of how them play and sit back, as me I say, because with pressure, Messi say them breakable with pressure. So
Mm-hmm.
if we play a team who is more tactical and technical on the ball and have good midfielders who can move the ball and good strikers up front, then even with that good defense we are gonna have problem. So we are gonna need to use up our midfielders them who are good ball handlers too instead of bypassing them and get them at the game too so them can help create the thing and create an option to have other teams thinking. So that's what I say. But we can come out at the group stage though.
Yeah, yeah. All right. That sound. Hey, this is a well done summary of the game, Crooks. And this man was basically talking from his point of view of being at the game. So, all in all, I think this is well put together. And how you see the opponent? Do you think that Jamaica played well because of the type of opponent? But I heard you mention if we play a more technically astute team, then that will give us problems defensively.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
what
yeah.
do you think that the Trinidad team had no ilk?
Few players on the Trinidad team look really good. As I said, I don't know if Trinidad because they might play away from them players and they are
Mm-hmm.
them first match this, like practice in terms of in terms of preparing for them. I don't know, but them look like them furious. Like they started out like them I mean them never had half and no much attacking. In the first half, them never had half and no much attacking. So the defense, what defense of them was like basically relaxed, not much work.
Mm-hmm.
So that to me was like it's like them fear we until now them realize say going forward, we're not all that. They started to grow in confidence. The Trinidad team started to grow in confidence, literally. Them start growing, them start knocking. As a matter of fact, they knocked around the ball better than us. They played the ball around better than us. At one point, they realized that whenever they press them and they just have the ball a play on at the back at one point for about 3 or so minutes. They had it
Mm-hmm.
till the crowd had to be saying, "Come on, man, press them, man, press them." And so we are gonna sit back and just say it's like we came out in a defensive mode, as may I say, and then Trinidad realized that whenever they have a much up front, so them start growing a confidence and play. But Trinidad, uh, the
Not the best measuring stick.
them man, me only have them as yeah, not the best measuring stick. May I tell the truth? Because as I say, based on what I see, and this is just my honest opinion, you understand? Because I ball myself too, and I think I've watched a lot of football. Enough, if you can tell, the team started out as me as a coach, like them really have some butterflies and then you could have see it. Them
Mm-hmm.
touches it poor, as in our team, the touches were poor, and them start growing a confidence. But it's like they made a focus on the tactics, as me I say, as me say, me don't know if the coach tactics that are about it. It seems to me that it's the coach's tactics though, because whenever the midfielders them hold the ball, I realize that them can really angle them thing, them can pass it, them can dribble, them can tackle. Because whenever we lost the ball, right, they make some good tackles, and whenever they got the ball, then play the ball around. So it's not that the midfielders them not good where you can say boy them not all that. Based on what I see in a Trinidad, based on when them play Trinidad, you
Mm-hmm.
understand? Them look like them can if given space and time like a Trinidad give it, them can knock the ball and them surely can tackle because they won a lot of balls. They won a lot of balls, so them surely can tackle. But I think Trinidad is a major. Trinidad never offer much thrust going forward until the second half when they make couple changes and put on them number 10 and I think another player. Oh, the number 10 really good. And the number 10 actually give a look problem on the wing. Him actually pass we right back the left back couple time well. Him good, him give a problem going forward. So obviously at Trinidad being that side who that really pressure we
Mm-hmm.
and them have good some more players and maybe two more players like the number 10 if help him in the front line they would have problem because they pass the ball around they actually pass the ball better than us as I said earlier coach them pass on the ball better than us it's just that them never offer much going forward maybe they never have the players our but them defensively they were okay
Mm-hmm. Okay.
defensively them did good as me I say I don't know if it's because we never have we never have a clinical striker up there but we got chances where we should have put it we got little chances where we should have put it but you could have seen the nerves in them so them nervous the team was nervous right and them a try play towards the tactics but them play slow like them literally play slow like them take long to pass the ball and because of Trinidad giving us that whole heap of space and time. And with that whole heap of space and time, coach, as a baller, or as a coach looking at it and say, when a team give it that much space and time, you hurt them, right?
Right. Right.
And yeah, I'm gonna see the clinicalness in us going forward for Trinidad for say
Mm-hmm.
boy, yeah. Yeah, for so when we book a bigger team, we not give them chances there, Whenever we get the half chances, then we can put them there. Me not see that in the team. For say boy, yeah. The space that Trinidad give it, for play, me I expect so for put on the leather upon them, especially at home, knock
Mm-hmm.
the ball around, create the chance. Yeah, we create few chances, yes, but me I expect for put to them chances there because the chances them were like clear chances. And when me I say for put to them there with ease, and the fact that Trinidad give you so much space and we get them chances and put them away, then it have me now wondering, even with this good defense that we have, because obviously the players them can defend, they can defend well. So I'm not gonna say the defense not good. The defense is good, but it shows that when we got bigger teams who can move the ball around and offer and pressure more, we are gonna have problem. Especially when to the fact say we get some clear chances in this game where we not under much pressure and we can't put them where. They have me now wondering if when we book a better team who is more tactical and technical, who presses us well and can move the ball around. Oh, we are gonna go when we get the half chances them, or we get the half
Mm-hmm.
chances them, I can't put them in. And then I fear defend, and then I fear kick the ball long, just like what we did in Trinidad, and then Trinidad won the ball, but as I said, them never clinical. So when we play a better team now, and we kicking the balls long, and we keep running up and down, and the other team keep winning the ball every time we kick it long, and them start put it down on the ground and knock it and we and create chances. It have me wondering how that I go. Because had Trinidad been more clinical, when we are kick the ball them long, they won them for most part.
Mm.
But them just never have the ball long because them never look like them really want to attack you. Maybe them not have that force there, so them just try to keep the ball. But with a better team, when we kick them so long and them hold the ball and put it on the ground and play with coach base, so me see, we are gonna have problem even with this good defense. Seriously. But as
Mm-hmm.
I said, the strongest team never start. The
Yeah,
strongest
so
team never start.
probably have
As
some
yeah,
experiment around.
basically. Because when the second half came as me and they make the changes, I saw where them start play the midfielders more. So I don't know if I change the coach change it after halftime and say you wanna win if it get the midfielders in the game now or what.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever when the in the second half, we really see them start play the midfielders them more. And it obviously when Dylan John came on the left hand side now, it started to have that all right. Now the first half they mainly played on the right wing with Jamani Bell and the number two as me I tell you. And the number two and Jamani Bell had that chemistry on the right side. On the left side, me never see that chemistry there much. And then me never see them a play much to that side there really. But when the second half when Dylan John come on the left hand side now and I think the number six got to left back. Then me see a lot of players, both wing, them start play from both wings and now. So I realize, oh, maybe I never the strongest team started. Maybe them know which side was the stronger side and try to use that side to create the opportunity in the first half. But in the second half, when the better players them start come on and the substitutes start make, then you see attacking start happen from both sides with Dylan John and the left and Jamani Bell on the right. And you could see more creation start to happen. Cause more true pass start play, especially from Dylan John and him come on
Mm-hmm.
and some look of flair from him and him start spread ball. And then when the number 20 come on from Toronto, it was a total different game. Cause him start take the ball to him, start control the midfield and take the ball and spread it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that what I see so far. But I think this one is a perfect test. So we know Trinidad they in the competition to wanna look for qualify, but I don't think they offered that much pressure to if we say yeah. We weak pan is weak pan that. 'Cause if they had that much quality, me think the coach that have to start the best team
Mm-hmm.
fi see how far with this. So when to the fact say he have to start on team where as I say based on observation and the players that may come on, look like the best team in start. So when to that fact, you really can't give a full 100 for say yeah this and that. But based on the tactics, when I like the tactics and we think it never suitable.
Mm-hmm.
Because the midfielders them really can play. The midfielders them can play based on what I see. Whenever them win the ball, my sister them can play. And when they make the substitution with the midfielders, me I say, my sister, we have the midfielders them can play, but maybe are the tactics as me I say.
Yeah.
So if that are the tactics, we bypass the midfield and try pass it long because we think we have more speed and thing. We're about more technical team who can put down the ball on the ground and who understand the game better and have better quality players. If that are the tactics that we are going to use, we are going to have problem. But if we are use the midfielders and based on Messi and them have quality, then we can put up a good fight with the strongest team based on the changes that we Messi make and we Messi.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's right. So we can come out based on Messi coach. We can come out of the group. You understand? We can come out of the group maybe with this tactics we are playing, but outside of the group when we start reach the top tier. I think the tactics are gonna work. We're gonna have to use up the midfielders them. And I think if we use up the midfielders them based on the quality we see, even with no clinicalness in the forward line, we can create a lot of chances and one of them must come true for you. But if we don't use the midfielders them, then I think with the atrocious um um forward line finishes and I think we are gonna go far past nowhere else other than the first round with what we see. Unless we use the midfielders them to 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 the best of them ability, then we can say yeah, we look like we can push past the quarterfinal. But otherwise from that, if at the tactics for Messi, the long ball thing and the run down we are gonna run till we're tired. We are just kick the ball long and then the other team them are gonna win it and we are gonna tired and we are just tired and I run up and down and then them are gonna break with them and beat it. But if we use the midfielders them and them spread the ball and then play the ball around, then we see we can put up like a competition if we use them. But if I that are the tactics coach, may I tell you, with this Trinidad team where we see never half and not much going forward until the second half when they make the change. Them look like them fear we. Them never look like them real did want to score and all of that. And if you see we get so much chances and not put them away. And if you see the long balls that we kick, Trinidad win most of them. But it's just that Trinidad never done much with it. They may have said, then imagine with that if we use a tactics with a team, we have better players and better tactical awareness. You understand and spread the field and move the ball around. We have a problem because we have just kick it give them and they might just take it and play it one way and open up spaces around. Because as I say, we observing at the second half where Trinidad they kind of press you after we score and start push numbers forward and start play some true pass and them actually break lines couple times well and almost at the final minutes them getting at the box and almost score. So that now make me feel thinking as a cause of concern. But when me observe the changes that I make, me realize I'm not the strongest team start and it make me feel it make me feel say what make me feel now look back and say well, maybe we can play much better, but the strongest team never start. However, the tactics do as me as a coach, the tactics now going to go far. If I data the tactics bypassing the midfield and passing it long, or about better teams who can put on the ball, we have problem, especially when to the fact say win a clinical up front. So for we get them opportunities the up front if create a lot of chances so we can actually score one or two, we're gonna have to use the midfielders them for create the chances there. Otherwise the long ball thing not gonna work for you. That's what I observe so far. But the
Alright.
players them good though. The players them good coach, man. I lie. When I say the sub them and the players them play individually, I say them good. Cause even at the first half, as I say, though them that bypass the midfield, whenever the midfielders them can tackle. Whenever them win the ball and them get the ball, you could see so them can them can angle them thing, them can dribble and them can pass. You could clearly see that. So it's just that the tactics was why them a bypass the midfield. Because the second half, as me I say, them start using the midfield and they will create a whole heap of chance. The amount of shoot, me never know say we could have so much true pass and clear charge no use of the midfield. Because due to how we did keep them long in the first half, me I say, boy, it's coming like me that hurt me. Until it's yeah, coach, until the second half, when we see them start using the midfield fielders, then know me I say, oh, then we can use the midfielders them man and me I tell you, we create whole heap of clear chance in the second half. Really. Some whole heap of true ball we should have at least in the second half we should have actually score at least 4 goals based on the clear chances them. Seriously.
Oh,
But
see.
as me say, the tactics. The players them good, but the tactics, yeah,
Yeah, man. I
tactics.
think this is a very good synopsis. Dear Crux, and like me said, I sure you never did I go long because we are come off for the road. Um, so
Mm.
I think Crux take the show, people. Crux take the show, and him give us a very, very, very good roundup of what and most for the most part people in the comment section from what I'm viewing, they like it. Alright. And the next game is gonna be on Tuesday at Stets, St. Elizabeth. So you can check it out if you're in that area. And if you want to do like Croxton, come on and give us your analysis, then we appreciate it. But people, thank you very much for joining the late night stream. I don't know, the body needs some rest, so we're gonna put it down. We give thanks. Thank you very much for tuning in. Big up, Crux. Come on, big up Wicked Man, Chris, and
Big
Alex.
up.
So if we drop this to the link, I'll know. We can't see Alex. You understand? But yeah, man, Crux, you don't have to stay away too long again. See, cause I give you some good analysis. You understand? So big up yourself again, people. Thanks very much for tuning in. Stay safe. Hopefully, I'll be going to the matches tomorrow. I'll link up Mannings up at Draxal that we can watch 2 games and see how best we can return for the final night of the weekend's triple treat. Alright? So bless up yourself, people. Stay safe. Until next time. Peace out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.